Well, I was talking to the presentation was all about the future of the PMO. So I was trying to convey to people the things that if they want a future for their PMO, beyond the next year, 2 years or whatever, there are certain things they need to think about and focus on. And there are certain things they shouldn't do. So I talked about they shouldn't be the project police, they shouldn't be the sort of fire chasing, ambulance chasing, real challenging sort of, those sort of really boring stuff that kind of work in the short term but don't work in the longer term. And I also wanted people to think about connecting to the strategy of the organisation, because that actually is where the future of the PMO is. When it's connected to strategy, overseeing the projects that support that strategy, then we have a great and successful PMO. The audience for such a presentation it's wide actually. It's everybody really should have a say in it. I mean, clearly that sort of conversation is definitely for executives inside an organisation to understand what they're doing with their PMOs and where their investment is going. But equally, it becomes part of what every project manager should talk about. Because they play an important part of the PMO, and therefore they should understand what the PMO is capable of doing. It's not a short-term thing, it's a long-term thing. They're finding their place in many organisations at this point in time. I joke about the fact that nobody's ever challenged the accounts department or the sales department, the marketing department, but people challenge the PMO because it's such a new alien group that straddles project-based activity and operational activity as well. The value of coming to something like Project Nordic Zone is just mostly it's the connection with other people. I always talk to project managers I work with. Look, you've got a great network out there, so connect to them. An event like this brings people together who will have great experience. They may not realise it, but they have great experience, and they can share that experience with many other people. And of course, you can get to listen to some interesting people as well. And I know you guys have some really good speakers at the Project Zone events. So I put it in that order. It's a great combination of good speakers and really great networking opportunities.